Hi guys, we got back actually a couple hours ago, I think, from our outing, our camping trip. We did not end up fishing because it's 95 degrees out there, and this morning was, well, actually last night was mega humid. We sweat bad all night. It was 80 degrees at 12 o'clock at night last night. 80 degrees. And then we got some sprinkling of rain, which made it more humid. And I won't go into the gory details, but I'll tell you that nobody slept much last night out there. Although we were comfortable. We were really comfortable in the back of that truck. But nobody slept last night. Nobody. Not my friend in his pop-up camper, and not us in the back of the pickup truck. It was brutally humid. But here we are back at the homestead, and it's 95 degrees out and 80 degrees indoors and humid. So we got the air conditioner fired up, and we're going to rest a little bit and rehydrate, because I'll show you later, after I rest, I'll show you what we did when we got back to the homestead, and why we definitely need to rest. But right now, I need a break. So just wanted to share with you what's going on, and we made it back alive, and we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi guys. Well, this afternoon when we got home, we went and helped to gut out a little tiny pop-up camper. And a vision I've had for the camper Jeep is to make a I was in Australia, as you all know, and got ideas back then. And the idea is I want to have a bed in here, a fold out, so it's a bench, and then it folds out to a bed. And then underneath, a slide out rail. And on that rail, you have a fully loaded kitchen. And the pop-up campers have everything you need right there. There's a cute little turbo stove, and a little sink with a hand pump. So you just pump it up and down, and it pumps the water by hand. And here we got the plumbing for the propane and for the water right there, and the slider rail. So we have a complete unit right here. Now I may end up, we'll see how it looks, I may end up turning these when I make the bed and using a different board, and that'll make them narrower, obviously. But we'll have to measure how the sink sits there. Maybe we can put the valve on the side. But anyway, there we have a cute little kitchen sink and camp stove for the camping and survival Jeep. So the vision is starting to come together. Anyway, that's what we did all afternoon, helping a friend gut out his pop-up camper, which the mice had sadly really devastated. Fortunately, they didn't get into the stove at all, which is a surprise, an absolute surprise. And the whole countertop was intact. This is the complete countertop. The previous owner had taken out the water tanks, or I'd have that too. They must have been tiny, because the under the sink space was no bigger, well, actually was smaller than what you got here. So there must have been tiny little tanks. But based on the Australian campers, I have my ideas how I'm going to do this. So, well, it's getting later now in the afternoon, and probably not going to do too much because it's 80 degrees still and humid, and it's still too hot to work. And we're cleaning out the truck from our camping gear from our trip. Oh yeah, here's something else that survived, surprisingly, amazingly. The cushions to the dining table, which doubles as a bed, survived the mouse ravaging of the little tiny pop-up camper we got it today. So our friend gave us these along with the kitchen section in exchange for the help we did for him. We helped for free, and so we've got, it's supposed to sleep too. I guess Melanie and I are going to find out. I think that how the canvas was laying and how the things were put together and thrown in there, these cushions were protected from harm, which is rare, very rare. Sadly, the main queen-size bed cushion had a big old mouse hole chewed through it, so it didn't fare as well. But we did get to keep these cushions which we will then put in the camper Jeep. And that's what we're going to use, Melanie and I, when we're out camping in the Jeep in the future. So that was a nice bonus. And we're going to take the cushions off there and throw them in the washer. Actually, we'll probably use the bucket and plunger method to gently wash them. And we'll hose down the cushions. We do have a garden hose now that works. Maybe I should show you that sometime, but we do have a garden hose that works. And water pressure out in the field here at the off-grid homestead. Hi, Melanie. Oh, what are you trying to sneak back in there?
I'm cooking.
Cooking dinner. What are you cooking?
Chicken and broccoli.
Chicken and broccoli. I have not had a single meal that Melanie cooked that I didn't like yet to this date. We made it back alive, but sadly we did not go fishing. The water was scuzzy, so from last week to this week, the place where we had been was just really disgusting. It stank. And the algae had coated the entire top of the pond. It's a large pond. But anyway, it stank and it was covered in algae just from one week to the next. So we didn't even get the boat out, or boats I should say, our friend and us. So we're going to be looking for a different place there where we can go fishing from now on like that. Anyway, that is it, everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Oh. Hey, everybody. Just when you think it's over for the night, it's not over for the night. This would have been impossible to record. We got a horse trailer that I've had forever over by the truck camper, and that was a job and a half. We've been working for like an hour on this. I gotta settle that down and chock the wheels. Melanie's gonna empty the truck camper contents. We're gonna level that back off. She's gonna empty the truck camper contents into the horse trailer, and then we will have because problem is we have to get stuff out. We can't put stuff outside in case it rains, and so we tried to deal with that without emptying it fully, and that didn't work out. So we have to fully empty that into here, and then we can put this up, jack it up in the air in the front, and slide it up onto the trailer as we are now planning to do. So we'll jack up the front end. I got a tip-up trailer that'll slide under, and we'll use a come-along and slide it right up on there. So that's the new plans. So now Melanie will be taking her time to empty that into here. There's the plans. A utility trailer is a good thing to have. We'll have to like close off the windows and stuff in case it rains, but that was a job. So we got it here. And now, everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project with guest helper Chris. Good night, everybody.